Welcome back. Welcome back, YouTube. What's good? What's good, gang? So, it's been a very long time, a very, very long time since I last dropped a video, and I can explain. So, first of all, let me keep it brief. Let me keep it very brief. And I'll be very frank, I'll be very Sinatra. So, it's where I'm living. I'm currently living in the trenches. I'm not calling it trenches though, but then I'm in Lagos, and then there's some areas that, like, you understand. So I'm currently living in trenches, and the living condition is not all that great when it comes to light. And I do not have a solar for my house, so I'm not all that rich. I'm still grinding, as you can see from the title of my video, my journey to profitability. So until I hit that consistent profitability and I start withdrawing millions. Okay, back to the video. So yeah, we've had light issues for over a month, or we had light issues for over a month. It's fixed. That's why I'm seeing this video now. So it has been fixed, and hopefully I've started doing videos back to back now. But a little update. I don't even know where I stopped. I don't know where I should start from, but just know that for the month of May, I think I dropped an update. I don't know. But for the month of May, I didn't really take too much trades. I took like 4 trades. I had 1 win, 3 losses, 1 break even. Okay, I took 5 trades in total. So that puts me at break even for the month of, I think, slightly in loss because of swap and then commission, all those things. So it was a losing month. Let me not even sugarcoat it. So it was a losing month for me for the month of May. So it's currently June, and this is the second week of June. I think today's date is the 9th of June. Yeah, this is second week of June. This is second trading week of June, and I'll say June started very well, honestly. So if you can tell, my hair is all messy and bushy and all that. I haven't had a haircut in over a month. Sorry, in over 3 months, not over a month. So I'm kind of like, I want to like have that feeling of I'm locked in. As the trading has been good, I've had a very good start, like a very good start for the month of June. And first week of June, I took 2 trades only. One was a win, 1 trade on gold, 1 trade on Euro USD. The trade on gold was a very big win. No, I ain't gonna lie, it's a very big win. So I closed. Okay, let me show you my charts. So this is a trade I took on gold, and as you can see from the risk to reward over here, it was meant to be a 1:5 trade, but then I closed at 1:4 because I opened 4 positions, which was within my risk. That's me risking 0.5% of my account. So I opened 4 positions and I closed 3 positions once price got to this particular line, and this particular line was my 1:3 point something thereabouts, almost 1:4. And then what did I do? Yeah, and then I closed the remaining position at full 1:5. So in total, it netted me at about 1:4.5. That's what I got from this particular trade instead of 1:5. So this was the very first trade I took for the month of June. It was a very big win, And then second trade I took, let me show you updates. I'm supposed to have closed that trade at 1:5. I'm supposed to have closed that trade. I made a mistake. I'll explain. I can explain. Let me explain. I can explain. So this is the second trade right here, Euro USD. And as you can see, I haven't closed this trade, but it has gotten my take profit. This is my take profit. Okay, it was 1:4, not 1:5. This was my take profit. But then once price got to this particular point, I set my take profit at 1.1500 on the dot. That was where I put my take profit. And as you can see on this chart, it hit my take profit on TradingView. But my broker, it did not hit my take profit on my broker. And that's because of spread. So I would have closed at 1:4, as you can see on the chart, 1:4. But then I haven't closed this trade, and it's currently running at 1:3 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, one ratio 2.7, not one ratio 3 completely. So it's currently running at one ratio 2.7 thereabouts. I haven't closed the trade. Even all this push that you saw over here today, I wanted to add another position, but then I got another opportunity on other markets for this week, and I was like, let me just allow this trade to do what he wants to do. And for this particular trade, my take profit is no longer at this point. My take profit is now at the psychological level of 1.14800. This is now where my take profit is at, and this is going to net me 1 ratio 4.8, approximately 1 ratio. It should be like 1 ratio 5, 1 ratio 4.8 though. So this is going to net me 1 ratio 4.8 if it gets my take profit. Worst case scenario, I close this trade at 1 ratio 1, because once price gets back, so these points above this particular support that I drew over here, I'm closing this trade. So that was the whole idea, and I was like, this is going to be like a punishment for me not closing this trade at my initial take profit area, which is supposed to be this particular line I mapped out over here. So right now, it's either I pay the fine of being greedy, or I capitalize on my greed. type shit. So yeah, as for the trades from last week, it was gold, ended up netting me 4.5R, and then Euro USD, I'm still holding this trade, and it's currently in 1 ratio 2 point something R. So overall, I'm still like in profit of like 6 or 7R currently, which is very good. Then the trades I took today, so I'm currently in 2 other trades for this week. So this is like a new week. This particular trade was from last week. Gold trade also was from last week. So 2 trades last week. This week 2 trades. So let me show you all the trades I'm currently in. So the first trade I'm in is USD CAD, and it's currently up, I think 1 ratio 1, or okay, it has retraced a bit. Yeah, it has retraced a bit, almost back to my entry, but then it's all good. I still have high conviction for this particular trade. And then it's currently running 1 ratio 0 point something. So this is my first trade I took for the week, and I entered this trade today, and I did not have lights to record when I was entering this trade. That's why I'm just recording now. It's currently 9 p.m. Tuesday night. So and this is the second trade I am in currently for this week, and it's GPSD sales. So I'm currently in buys on USD CAD, and I'm in sales for GPSD. So I entered this particular trade after this hourly candle close, this bearish close, and that was what I was looking for. And my target is previous month's low, this particular line over here. That's my target. So this is a 1 ratio 3 trade, and it's currently moving in slight profits. Nothing too crazy. But there's a very high impact news tomorrow, USD CPI, and there's also a high impact news for the Canadian dollar, which is the card interest rate decision, kind of like FOMC, but for Canadian dollar. So I'll keep you all updated. But then for my bias on, as you can see, same way I trade, accumulation at supports, first touch points, second touch points, break, and then I'm trying to take the distribution. Hopefully this works out. So the framework I used for this trade is actually me being bullish on the dollar index, that's the USD, that's DXY. So if I'm bullish on USD, I'm bearish on cross pairs, that's bearish on GPSD, bearish on Euro USD, bearish on ADSD, bearish on NZUSD, and bullish on every single like USD CAD, USD CHF, USD GPY, and all that. So, but I don't want to take too much risk, and that's why I'm only in 2 trades right now. So this is the framework I use. Let me quickly show you all that. So I mapped out all these things before this whole push that we had. That was last week. Before this whole push. So this push came because of NFP, this particular candle. And I sent out this particular idea of the bullish dollar before this particular candle happened, before Friday. And then that's when I took my trade on Euro USD and gold. So it's basically simple. The same way I trade, I take my entries: accumulation during initial session, manipulation if I'm looking to sell, manipulation higher, then distribution. Then I take that distribution. So I'm looking for buys, accumulation, manipulation, then distribution. Then that's when I enter during the distribution phase. So kind of like simple thing here. So we had this accumulation that happened for about a month thereabouts throughout the month of May. Not really, for like 3 weeks thereabouts. And then we had this manipulation and then extended into this month, June. And then this is not the distribution that's happening after the breakout of this from this accumulation range. And then I sent out this analysis also, this particular line you're seeing over here. I sent it out to my Telegram, Instagram, Twitter, and almost on my socials. And that was before this whole candle printed. So I sent out that I'm anticipating that once we open, this was the close of last week. And then I anticipated that once we open, we're going to get a sell-off on the DXY before any push-up. So we had this sell-off that happened on Monday. And then we had the bounce, just like I predicted, we're going to have the sell-off, then the bounce, then another sell-off, then a bounce, and a continuation higher. So we had sell-off, a bounce, then price came down today, swept previous day low. This, then we had the bounce again. So this bounce should lead to the overall buy side liquidity target, which is this particular high over here. So that's, if this happens, if this framework happens that I'm explaining right now on DXY, then that should give me profits in GBP/USD, Euro/USD. As for USD card is also in play, so they have to be like, there's also needs for card, so it's kind of like not really, it can do whatever it wants for USD card. But then I'm happy that it just went straight in profits, 0 drawdowns on that particular trade. So I'll keep you all updated on my positions by tomorrow after CPI. I don't know if I'm going to active before or after CPI because of the light situation. So I'll keep you all updated, and y'all stay tuned. And please, if you're new here, my name is Cryptokheed, and this is where I document my journey to consistent profitability. And please do all to like, subscribe, comment, and also share this video. You're going to learn a lot from my channel, and hopefully as you're learning, you're also earning with me. So it's currently Thursday, and I am currently in a trade. But first off, trade updates on the 2 trades I took. So on USD card, you can see price smashed me out and then went to my take profits. And exact same thing that happened on USD card is what happened on GBP/USD. But then update on my swing trade I've been holding since last week on Euro/USD. I am in profits and I added another position. So this is my initial position here on Euro/USD, and this position, I'm yet to close this position, and I added that position yesterday, Wednesday. That was after the news, the CPI news that came out yesterday. Then currently this second position now is a 1-to-2 ratio. So if this should run to my take profits, which is looking very likely, then I would be up, I'll make about 6.2R on this particular trade. So this particular 2R is going to recover my 2 losses I took yesterday on USD and GBP/USD, and then I'll be up 4.2R plus the already 5R I made or 4.5R I made on gold. So say it's still a very good start to the month. But then I don't know what happened and why we had that further manipulation on USD card and GBP/USD. But then I cannot fight the market. On USD card, I was looking for a re-entry on USD card and also GU2. And let me show you all. So USD card, I was looking for a entry today, and this move started by Asian session. I was looking by that time, so I did re-enter. I was then looking for a retracement during London session today on New York session, and price just kept on running to take profits. GBP/USD, the entry I was looking for It gave it, but then it skipped me out by like a peep or thereabouts. So this was how I wanted to enter on GPS thing. And then price technically hit my entry, but then because of spread, it did not trigger me. I would have been up about 1.5 hours by now on GPSD. But then if price doesn't hit its targets by today on GU, then tomorrow is Friday though, but then I might try to take this trade tomorrow. Look for an entry tomorrow. Possibly, but then I don't want to risk too much. But then if E should hit my take profit today and GU doesn't get to the targets for the week by today, then tomorrow I might just be willing to risk 1 hour, because that's if E hit my take profit, it's going to put me up about 4 hours up for the week. So I might be able to risk 1 hour on GU for by tomorrow. So let's see how this plays out. And for the XY, it's approaching the level I told you about, the target. It's approaching it, which is this particular high over here on the XY. So it's not yet, the distribution on the XY is not yet complete. So definitely if the XY distributes to the target today, then I think E is going to hit my take profits. And I don't know, I'm skeptical about GU. But then it's a very good week, it's a very good month, very good stats. All these trades, I shared them in my Telegram group and on my Instagram, also on my Twitter. So almost on all my socials. So you all do well to check my social. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, join my free Telegram group. I'll drop the links in the comments below. So catch you all by tomorrow during, it's probably New York session. I'll come back to the chat and update you all. So stay tuned. Welcome back to a brand new day. So it's currently Saturday and markets have closed, and I want to give you all updates of the trades I took for the week. So I fucked up. I allowed greed to get to me. And because I was greedy, I missed out on some money, and I made bad decisions. That's the thing I can say for this week of trading. So update on my positions. As you can see, it's not looking good. But then the second position I added on EURUSD, I closed the break even, which I should have closed for my 2 hour. Then I closed the break even. My initial position, I closed it at a 1 ratio, 1.5, 1.7 thereabouts, and I fucked up. So I was aiming for a 1:4 initially from the trade I took last week, which was this initial position over here, and then price delivered, giving me a 1:4. I did not close. The reason why I did not close is because of because of spread. Price hits my take profits, but then spread didn't allow not allow my position didn't get closed on my 95 because of spread. So I kept on holding this position even though I was supposed to have closed, and price will trace back up. Then when I got another entry, I said, okay, let me re-enter, because I got confirmation from the dollar index DXY that the distribution is not complete. And then I entered in that position aiming for a 1:2. Price came back to this my initial take profit level, which I would have closed. Yet again, I did not close the second position, and as soon as price tapped this position, I would have closed for 1:2 on this position, or 1:9 thereabouts. But then I still held the trade. I wanted it to get to 1 point, whatever this number is, but price immediately reversed. As soon as price touched this take profit level, which I was supposed to have closed, immediately Trump dropped the news and on Twitter and was like, the war is over with Iran. Then everything reversed like in a single candle, as you can see over here. Then I closed this trade break even, and closed this one for a 1 ratio 1.5. So what will have been a 6-hour trade for me on EURUSD ended up being a 1.5-hour trade on EURUSD, which just showed that I was greedy, and then market punished me. I was sad. I'm not going to lie, I was sad because this would have been a very 6-hour missing out on 6-hour, and then only closing for a 1.5-hour after everything. I was actually sad, but then it's my punishments. I'm taking accountability, and this is a big lesson, a very big lesson moving forward. It's a very big lesson moving forward, and then I would take this in. I'll take this in and then learn from it. But bro, it's all good. So for the week, this is my P&L over here for the week, and I took 2 losses on USD CAD and GBUSD, and then on EURUSD closed for a 1.7 hour thereabouts. So I'm down 0.4 hour I think for this week, but overall for the months I'm still up about 4 hour. Yeah, I'm still up about 4 hour for the month, so still good. It's a losing week, but then with a lot of lessons, it will have been a very, very big winning week. If I had closed this for 6 hour, I would have been up 8 hour or 8.5 hour for the month, which is huge. So missing out on this particular trade, this particular profits, is a bummer. So I'll just learn the lesson and move on. So next week is another beautiful week, and we still have about 2 more trading weeks for this month, and hopefully it's going to be a good month and a profitable month, and also hopefully next week is going to be a profitable week. So I'll do my analysis, I'll do my journaling today, Saturday, and then do my analysis tomorrow, Sunday, which is when you'll be getting this video, and then we go again by Monday. So y'all like, share, subscribe, and please learn from these mistakes that I'm making, and don't make the same mistakes also in your trading. So I'll catch you all by next week. Stay tuned, turn on post notifications for you all to get notified anytime I drop a video, and I'll keep you all updated on my trading journey. Have a blessed weekend, have a prosperous week ahead. You all stay jiggy, and catch you on next week.